అగ్లీ స్టోరీ. అలాంటి స్టోరీలు మనం రియల్ లైఫ్లో చూస్తే ఎంత దారుణంగా ఫీల్ అవుతాం. అవికా గోర్ని మనం చూసాము, నందు గారిని చూసాము ట్రైలర్లో. అవికా గోర్ ఇస్ విత్ us. అవికా గోర్ని చూసిన వెంటనే పొరపాటున తెలుగు అమ్మాయి ముంబైలో ఉందా అన్నట్లు అనిపిస్తుంది. అగ్లీ స్టోరీ ట్రైలర్ చూసిన వాళ్ళందరూ అబ్బాయి ఇదేం సినిమారా బాబు అనిపించింది. బట్ అలాంటి స్టోరీలు మనం రియల్ లైఫ్లో చూస్తే ఎంత దారుణంగా ఫీల్ అవుతాం. అంటే కంప్లీట్ సైకోలను చూసుంటాం, కంప్లీట్ మంచి వాళ్ళని చూసుంటాం. మధ్యలో ప్రేమ అనే దాన్ని ఎదుటి వాళ్ళ మీద వాళ్ళకి ఇష్టం లేకపోయినా రుద్దుతూ వాళ్ళని ఉక్కిరి బిక్కిరి చేసే ఇలాంటి లవ్ అనమాట. అవికా గోర్ని మనం చూసాము, నందు గారిని చూసాము ట్రైలర్లో. అవికా గోర్ ఇస్ విత్ us.
Hello.
ఎలా ఉన్నారు?
Very good, very good. And I think very excited also for the film release. It's happening on 22nd and
Of May. Yeah.
looking forward to the good response because everyone has really done a good job. Exactly. And yeah, very proud of this project.
సో అవికా గోర్ని చూసిన వెంటనే పొరపాటున తెలుగు అమ్మాయి ముంబైలో ఉందా అన్నట్లు అనిపిస్తుంది.
A lot of people tell me that, and when I was doing Balika Vadhu, everybody actually thought I'm Rajasthani. Then when I did Cinema Chupista Mama, they actually thought I'm from Bengal because that character was from Kolkata. So yeah, so people do that, and it's nice. I think nobody wants to disown me. They all want to feel like I'm their own, and I think I like.
And ఉయ్యాల జంపాల అందరూ మీరు తెలుగు అమ్మాయినే అనుకున్నారు.
Yeah. I think I get that a lot actually, and even now I think when I'm at the airport or some place, people will come up to me and start talking in Telugu, and I'll be like, okay, I'll respond in English, but they honestly genuinely feel that I'm actually a Telugu girl. And I love it. I love all this attention.
అంటే కైండ్ ఆఫ్ అంటే చాలా రేర్గా ఉంటాయి ఇలాంటి ఫీచర్స్. అన్ని ఇండస్ట్రీస్లో ఓన్ చేసుకోవడం, యాక్సెప్ట్ చేయడం అనేది. కొంచెం డౌన్ సౌత్కి వెళ్తే ఈజీగా చెప్పేస్తారు. అంటే ఓకే షీఈ్ యాక్ట్రెస్, షీఈ్ ఫ్రమ్ నార్త్ అని చెప్పేస్తారు, కానీ ఓనింగ్ అనేది కన్ఫ్యూజ్ అవ్వడం మన అమ్మాయి అని కూడా చాలా రేర్. అలాంటి
I'm happy. I think Virinchi, my director for Uyala Jampala, did really his best to make me look like the character. And yeah, it worked. Even now when people watch that film, they actually think like, I'm actually from Amalapuram and I talk like that and I behave like that. So I like it.
Great. అండ్ మీ మూవీస్ తీసుకుంటే తెలుగులో మీ సెలక్షన్ కానీ లేకపోతే ఫస్ట్ బాలికా వధు నుంచి తీసుకున్నా కూడా యూ హ్యావ్ అ గ్రేట్ చంక్ ఆఫ్ స్టోరీలో యూ బే సిగ్నిఫికెంట్ రోల్. అండ్ ఈ మూవీలో కూడా చూసినప్పుడు కూడా ఈ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ రేర్ స్టోరీస్ అండ్ ఈ స్టోరీస్ యాక్సెప్ట్ చేసినప్పుడు మైండ్ ఎక్కువ డిప్రెషన్ వైపు వెళ్ళే ఛాన్సెస్ ఎక్కువ ఉంటాయి. బికాస్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు లివ్ ఇన్ దోస్ సిచ్యువేషన్స్ కదా టు ఎనాక్ట్.
I think at the end of the day, I'm an actor. Yeah. And I will have to take up challenges. I will have to take up characters that sometimes I agree with and sometimes I don't agree with. It is not my job to feel attached to any of the characters I do, even the happy ones.
Can you maintain that?
Absolutely. And I think it comes with practice. It is not something that happens since day one. But it comes with practice. It comes with experience. And you learn eventually how to not feel the emotions that character is feeling because you're doing your job, you're acting. So I think to differentiate yourself from the whole process of what the character is feeling is something you learn with time. And with me also that thing happened. I think I've now kind of trained myself to not be attached at all. And I also do some conscious things to detach myself. Like for example, if I'm doing a very serious scene somewhere that I'm getting beaten up or abused or something which is not comfortable, as soon as there is cut, I will go back to my reel scrolling and tell myself this is my reality, that is not my reality. So just bringing myself back every time and reminding myself who I am is very important. And I think every actor gets such crazy characters, and like you said, you're right. I think that I've chosen some difficult characters since childhood. And I think universe gives you things that you're ready for.
Yeah.
And exactly. I think that is exactly what happened with me. I think nobody thought that a 10-year-old will change the whole television and everything that happens on television. Nobody thought it would happen, but it did.
Yes.
So I think I've been blessed that way, and I completely acknowledge that because I cannot take that for granted.
And you are అంటే డైరెక్టర్స్ చాయిస్ లా అయిపోయారు మీరు. ఇఫ్ దిస్ ఇస్ అ టఫ్ జాబ్, దిస్ రోల్ నీడ్స్ సమ్వన్ టఫ్, యు ఆర్ ద ఈజీ చాయిస్ ఫర్ ద డైరెక్టర్స్.
You know, there are so many directors who come up to me, and big directors, okay, who I have worked with, they would come up to me and say this exact same line, that we come to you because nobody of your age will even understand what this character is. So we know what you bring to the table. We understand that you understand the depth of human emotions.
Yeah.
And we need somebody who does that well. And we want somebody who can act. So I'm glad that I have that reputation.
Great. Yes.
I'm really glad that people look at me and feel like she can take up challenges, because it is not easy.
Yeah.
It is not easy to be a part of a film like Ugly Story, where there is so much happening to the character, where eventually as a woman I will feel uncomfortable, but at the same time, like I said, it's my acting, it's my job, right? So I differentiate all of that with clarity, and yet make people feel that it is actually happening to me, and they feel that emotion, because during that duration of acting, like which is between action and cut, I really feel it. I really be in that zone of what if this is happening to me.
Yeah.
And I think that shows on screen, right? When people are watching the film, they will not see Avika there. It's not Avika, it's Neha. And I think that is why people have loved other films also. Even the happy scenes and everything, the comedy scenes in Uyala Champal, everything, they've liked it because they saw Uma Devi, they saw Anandi, they saw those characters, not Avika. I don't think people, apart from watching my interviews, would know what Avika is. Here I speak my mind out, but otherwise it's just the characters I'm playing.
ఓకే, గ్రేట్. మీరు చెప్పారు అంటే నాట్ క్యారింగ్ దట్ క్యారెక్టర్ టు హోమ్ ఆర్ నాట్ గెటింగ్ అటాచ్డ్ టు ద క్యారెక్టర్ అనేది వర్క్స్, సూపర్. మీరు చెప్పిన ఎక్సర్సైజ్ కూడా గుడ్. బట్ వేర్ యాజ్ గెటింగ్ ఇన్ టు ద క్యారెక్టర్ కూడా యూ హ్యావ్ టు పుట్ సేమ్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ఎఫర్ట్స్. అంటే గెటింగ్ ఇన్ టు ద క్యారెక్టర్ అంటే యూ హ్యావ్ టు ఇమాజిన్ ఎవ్రీ అబ్యూస్ దట్ ఉమెన్ హ్యాస్ గాన్ త్రూ. అంటే ఇన్ని రోజులు అదంతా గుర్తు తెచ్చుకోవడం కూడా ఈజ్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ యునో దానికి ఎలా ప్రిపేర్ అవుతారు గెటింగ్ ఇన్ టు ద క్యారెక్టర్?
I think getting into the characters for me has not been anything that involves technique, because I have not studied acting. I've never learned acting. I don't know how to act. I have not taken any formal training, and because of that I always tell myself that if my character is crying in the moment, for example, then I cry. Then I actually tell myself that I'm feeling sad and I'm crying. So my reality changes between action and cut. But then after cut, I make sure that I bring myself back. I don't continue crying. So these are the techniques that I use, which maybe are not the right way to do acting. But for me, it has worked. Like, I met this amazing acting coach from Mumbai. And I can't name him, but he very clearly told me, and a very senior person, he told me that, Avika, and I asked him, should I learn acting? Because there are some techniques that I might not know. And what if it makes me a better actor? He said, Avika, the beauty of your acting is that you're not acting the way actors act.
And you didn't learn the acting.
Yeah, you make it look real. So don't do that. You don't learn. And he himself is a coach. And he told me, don't learn.
Yeah.
So I think something that I'm doing with my characters is working. And honestly, I really trust my director when it comes to the way I'm supposed to look in a film. I will not be like, no, my hair this way is prettier, I will keep my hair like that. I cannot be that. If the character demands a certain thing, then I would do it. If I want to look a certain way, I will do all of that during promotions. But when it comes to the film, it's that character, that writer, when he has written it, he has exactly pictured what color this person will wear, everything. Like, for example, in my real life, this blue I will never wear, because I think that this blue does not complement my skin tone.
Yes.
That is my perception.
Yeah.
But it works for this character. It works for the paleness or the blankness that, because of the clothes it's adding to her at the end of the day, because she's stuck. She's in that situation where she wants to bring out that light from her inner self, but she's unable to. So it works. But, you know, just to trust your team with it is very important. Like there were so many scenes where there was no makeup, nothing, like no glam, and every actress at some point feels like, I wish there was some lip balm at least. Give me something. But no, if it's a no, it's a no. So I think I have really always been comfortable with the whole idea of like completely, like how they say, emotionally being naked when it comes to characters. I try to do that even physically. I want the director to choose how I sit, how I stand, how this character would walk. So I trust the team a lot. And I think that helps me a lot.
Okay. One personal question. If you are not comfortable, please say no. Initial days, you are very well known for acting. Apart from your acting, very known for your unibrow.
Yeah.
Later, you changed. Is there any significant reason?
I changed it for a character. I was doing a film and I realized that, for this character, I should take it off. And once I took it off, I kind of liked it.
Okay.
And then I was like, okay, let me just continue. And even now, I do have some hair that comes here. I've never done laser or anything to get rid of it. But if at all there is a character which needs it, I can still get it. So it's
okay. It's not permanent.
No, it's not nothing permanent. Nothing. I've never done anything in my life that has been permanent.
Okay.
So I feel, see, we are actors, right? At the end of the day, we have to do things that sometimes
we have to play with
character.
Your hair.
We can do it. We have to do everything. So I keep changing. I keep doing. There is this one thing that I already regret doing, which is a lot of tattoos that I have. Because most of my films, most of my characters cannot have these tattoos.
Oh, no.
And more than my face, there is there is makeup on my tattoos to cover it. So I think that is something that I wish I did not do it. I was too young and naive to understand. But I did it. So now we are.
And very emotional moment lo cheyinchukunna tattoos avi. No, just saradaga velli.
Just because I saw
you wanted to do something out of the box.
Yeah. I was 16 years old.
When you got this done?
Yeah. So I was dumb. There's no reason to any of this tattoo. But I have one tattoo which is the most important to me. And that obviously has a meaning because it's my pet dog. And I got it done when he was alive. Now he's not. But that is very it is attachment, that particular tattoo. And because it has meaning, I kind of don't feel bad about it. But the rest is...
Is there any meaning unda ikkada daniki?
It's a bracelet. No meaning. This was just a random...
You wanted a permanent bracelet?
Yeah, I don't know why. I just maybe saw it on the internet, Pinterest or something, and I was like, this is nice, I'll get it done. I was a fool. And then there is this tattoo which is an hourglass. So this is a group tattoo and I don't know anybody from the group. I just saw it.
Which group is that?
Exactly. So I saw this in Nikhil's hand, Nikhil actor. He has it in one of the fingers, I don't know which one. I saw it in his hand and he said that he got it done with a group. Now there's one singer, there's one other actor, whatever. They have a group. I don't know anybody, but I just liked it. So I got it done. And I was...
And in your room, you dedicated to the room lokochi, I dedicated to this my group. I don't know the group.
I don't know the group. I have no idea who they are. I only know Nikhil. But this is a group tattoo. And I always make it very clear that people should not think that because Nikhil has it, I also have it, something is going on. No, group has it. And I've seen it in people's hand, but I don't know who they are. But I've random funny tattoos like that. No meaning at all.
ఇంకొకటి మొన్న ఒకటి వి డోంట్ నో అంటే చాలా మందికి నార్త్ సైడ్ పాపరాజీ మూమెంట్స్ కానీ అవే మాకు తెలియదు బట్ ఒక వీడియో నేను చూసాను వేర్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్
puked. Yeah, that was a promotional gimmick. For an
that
ad.
I understood.
Good, you're smart. No, I think we did that intentionally. We wanted it to be we wanted that moment to go viral. And at the end of the day, we, for making ads, get paid for it. So then there was this ad that we did about me and my husband discussing, now it's going to go viral. Am I actually pregnant? What's going on? And then we check and I'm not pregnant. And then we just laugh. So that the ad was like that. And they wanted to make the beginning of the ad with Paps. So it was a smart strategy for it
it's
to
a good
go
one.
viral.
Right time. And then you got married and this.
Yeah, and I think it better go viral because it's at the end of the day, Avika Gor puking. I mean, it should go viral. Why not?
నైస్. అంటే అది ఎంత యాప్ట్ గా అంటే బిలీవబుల్ గా కూడా ఉంది, ఎందుకంటే యు ఆర్ మ్యారీడ్ అండ్ యూజువల్లీ పీపుల్ ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ దట్.
Relatives messaged my parents, is this real? And my parents are like, no guys, wait for the ad, let it come out, you'll know.
నైస్. నేను ఇది మిమ్మల్ని ఎప్పటి నుంచి అడుగుదాం అనుకుంటున్నా, అంటే మీకు కంప్లీట్గా ఇండస్ట్రీ సక్సెస్ ఫేమ్ అనే నాలెడ్జ్ రాకముందే యు ఆర్ ఇన్ దట్ అండ్ యు ఆర్ లీడింగ్ దట్ గేమ్. సో ఆ టైం నుండి ఈ టైం దాకా యూ డోంట్ నో దెన్ మీ ఫినాన్సెస్ మేనేజ్ చేసుకోవడం కానీ, హౌ మచ్ యూ పేడ్, యూ పేయింగ్ ఇనఫ్, ఇవేమి అప్పుడు తెలియదు కదా. అప్పటి నుంచి ఇప్పుడు దాకా డిడ్ యూ గెట్ ఎనీ, అంటే ఇది ఇప్పుడు రాబోతాయి ఫినాన్సెస్లో మీరు ఇన్వాల్వ్ అవ్వడం కానీ, లేదా అప్పటికి ఇప్పటికి యువర్ పేరెంట్స్ టేకింగ్ కేర్ ఆఫ్ ఇట్?
So nothing to learn from me when I say this. But I am extremely lazy when it comes to taking up responsibilities. And even now, if I want something, if I need something, I would either message my father or message my husband or message my mom and tell them to do things for me.
కార్డ్స్ ఏమి ఉండవా?
I mean, I have one formality sake.
దాంట్లో డబ్బులు ఉండవా?
I don't know. So, see, I'm anyway doing a lot when it comes to acting, the writing, the production, the clothing brand. There's too much going on anyway. I'm very busy. So I cannot be sitting and doing math. I'm very bad at math. So I rather trust people around me to just do it. And I think because of my journey started very early, and my dad has been taking care of a lot of my finances since day one. He's been investing in properties and wherever it is supposed to go in the right, sane way. Because if it was in my control, I would be really buying brands and go mad about all of it. And even now, I am still with the mentality of where I come from. Like I started working when we lived in a one-room kitchen. So for me, spending money even now is something that I question if I should. And even if I want to buy a lip gloss, I will think twice. Like I'm that kind of a person in general. So it's better that my money is not with me and I'm not the one responsible for it. And my parents and Milind and my husband, these guys kind of figure it out, and it's better that way, because I believe that people should do what they are good at and what they are better at. If my parents were not being taking care of all of this, I would have employed a CA or somebody to do it. But because they are doing it, I'm comfortable giving that responsibility to them. And I genuinely feel that I'm very stingy. Extremely. Like if my shoe, for example, until it's broken, until it's torn off, and even if it is torn off, I will not go buy. I will ask Milind, like, do you think I should buy one? And he'll be like, are you mad? Like, high time you buy now, enough. So I am that kind of a person. So it's better I don't look at money at all.
Yes. And these days, అందరు అమ్మాయిలు పెళ్లి గురించి ఆలోచిస్తున్నారు. అంటే బిఫోర్ ఇట్ వాస్ నాట్ లైక్ దట్. అందరికి తెలిసింది. ఇప్పుడు నేను ఇండిపెండెంట్, am I good enough to take care of myself?
Absolutely.
అవన్నీ ఆలోచించి వాళ్ళు పెళ్లి చేసుకుంటారు.
Absolutely.
అండ్ బీయింగ్ ఇన్ దిస్ ఇండస్ట్రీ ఇంకొంచెం ఎక్కువ ఆలోచించాలి, బికాస్ యూ విల్ బి బిజీ, విల్ బి గోయింగ్ టు అవుట్డోర్ షూట్స్. పెళ్లి ఈజ్ లైక్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు యాంపుల్ అమౌంట్ ఆఫ్ టైం మనం అక్కడ పెట్టలేకపోతే ఇట్స్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ అంటే స్టెపింగ్ బ్యాక్ అనమాట. యాంపుల్ అమౌంట్ ఆఫ్ టైం ఇవ్వలేనప్పుడు మనం రిలేషన్షిప్లోకి వెళ్ళొద్దు, పెళ్లి చేసుకోవద్దు అన్నది చాలా మంది ఆలోచిస్తారు. వాట్ వాజ్ యువర్ థాట్? అంటే పెళ్లికి ముందు వాట్ వర్ యూ థింకింగ్? లైక్ పెళ్లి అంటే చాలా మంది పెళ్లికి ముందు నాకు భయం అని చెప్తారు. వాట్ వాజ్ యువర్ థాట్ ప్రాసెస్?
Before getting married, we definitely spent like 6 years together. So we understood everything about each other's lifestyle. And in those 6 years, we obviously got to know each other better, what our values are, what our morals are, everything we got to know a lot about each other. Simultaneously, we also got to know about our families, because in India, how much ever we think we are modern and Western in our thoughts and everything, the marriage is like a collaboration of two families. It's not just two people.
Yes.
So we wanted to be very comfortable with the whole idea of families being involved in the whole thing. And we were very clear of this idea of if we step into this different phase of life, which is a marriage, then what are the things that will change? And technically, since last 7 years that now we are together, there is not much of a difference, because because even when we were just dating and when I was in Hyderabad, I was still living with his family, not just him but with his family. They always treated me like their own since the beginning. When he was in Mumbai, whenever he came to Mumbai, he lived with my family even before we were married. So our families accepted the whole idea of us treating each other like a husband and a wife
before
much
the
earlier.
marriage. Okay.
So it was very comfortable for us to not have that drastic change in one day that now we are married, now things are different. It didn't happen that way. It gradually happened. And apart from that, now we live in Bangkok because Milind is working there. And I travel only for my work. And when we were dating, he was studying in IIM Ahmedabad, I was in Mumbai. I was shooting in Hyderabad, he was working in Bangalore. Then I was shooting in Visakhapatnam, he was gone to Hyderabad to shoot, like, to work. We've always been in this relationship where our dates have sometimes matched. We've always been busy with our own careers, and we understand, like, I understand why his career is important to him and he understands why my career is important. We respect that about each other. And hence, being in a long distance has never been a problem between us. So even when we took the step of going to Bangkok, my intention was that if it was my job, if it was my like a project or something where I had to travel for a year, wouldn't he support it? Of course he will. And at the end of the day, it is his growth there and his getting a better job, everything good there. Why not?
He's
So
into?
he is a senior product manager at Agoda. So he's a corporate guy, very different life completely. So he's working there in Bangkok.
Agoda ante మా అందరికి వచ్చే ఆఫర్స్ కంటే మీకు ఎక్కువ ఆఫర్స్ వస్తాయి.
I wish. But we live there. I come travel for work. If I'm in Mumbai, I'm with my family. If I'm in Hyderabad, I'm with his family. So our families are in India, of course. But yeah, I think it's a different phase of our life where we are also learning about each other every day. I think this doesn't stop. And at the end of the day, being friends first has really brought in that ease between us. Like, we are absolutely okay pulling each other's leg. We are absolutely okay bullying each other in a very positive way. So I think that friendship kind of makes it all very comfortable. Like, there are days when I'm very tired because of my work. And I go back home and I just tell him that I'm going off to sleep. Is it okay if we speak tomorrow or day after? And he says, of course it's okay. So that understanding is important. And yeah, there's immense understanding, which did not make it a difficult step in life.
అండ్ నేను ఒక పోస్ట్ కూడా చూశాను, అందరికీ బ్యాంకాక్ ఈజ్ ఏ హాలిడే డెస్టినేషన్, మీకు అది సెకండ్ హోమ్ అయిపోయింది.
Third home. First home has always been Mumbai because I'm from Mumbai. Second home is in Hyderabad because Milind's family is here, and I've always, like, whenever I'm shooting or promoting and everything in Hyderabad, I don't prefer being in hotels, so I've always had a home. So home, and second in Hyderabad, and third in Bangkok.
మీరు కంప్లీట్ గా షిఫ్ట్ అయిపోయారని కూడా దే హ్యావ్ సీన్ ఎ రీల్ దట్ యు ఆర్ కంప్లీట్లీ షిఫ్ట్, యు గోయింగ్ టు స్టే దేర్.
Yeah. We're completely. I came to Hyderabad only for promotions, and I will be going back to Mumbai, and then we are going to Cape Town for Fear Factor 𝐕𝐞𝐝𝐚 𝐓𝐹. So yeah, I will miss all my homes there.
All three homes.
Yeah, but I think as an actor, our jobs are not limited to one city anyway. Even if I'm doing a Telugu film, it's not always in Hyderabad, right? It's sometimes Kakinada or Guntur or some place, right? So it's everywhere. So it's not limited to a city. Even if when I was doing a Hindi film, I was not limited to Mumbai. My shooting was in Vrindavan. So we have to travel, and I think yeah, it's just good to have 3 different cities where your base is.
Great. అండ్ ఈ క్యారెక్టర్ ప్రొడ్యూస్ చేసేటప్పుడు మేబీ డైరెక్ట్ మీకు ముందు ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేసున్నా, అంటే మీరు అనాలిసిస్ చేసుకున్నారా? అంటే హౌ మెనీ విమెన్ ఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు కనెక్ట్ యాక్చువల్లీ టు దిస్ క్యారెక్టర్? థియేటర్కి వచ్చి చూసినప్పుడు ఇది కైండ్ ఆఫ్, అంటే ఇట్స్ నాట్ ఎంటర్టైన్మెంట్ వైబ్స్ కదా, రియాలిటీ.
I think so firstly, I do not want people to connect with it, because if somebody is, then it's a very sad situation.
They are in a sad situation already.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's a very I don't want people to feel like this is me. It's a not nice thing to want of someone. But at the end of the day, I am sure that whenever you make films which touch or show the mirror in a way, some people might feel like it's their own story. Similar thing happened with Chennari Pele Kutru, right? It was about child marriage, where nobody expected that people will understand the depth of why it is wrong and everything, and but it worked. It worked. People understood. Then there was this film called Thappad by Taapsee about domestic violence. Pink, where they spoke about consent. There was this film Girlfriend by Rashmika. There were so many films, especially in the recent past, where we see people actually
addressing those issues, which are considered not issues in the society.
Exactly, which are also considered things that happen behind doors. So it's not our business. It's not our problem. It is something that's happening. They'll deal with it. So I think just the fact that this film Ugly Story shows you the reality, definitely is going to be uncomfortable. Definitely, a lot of people might see themselves in Karthik's shoes and feel like, is this what the other person is feeling when we do this in the name of love? So these are the questions that obviously we want people to ask themselves once they watch it. But I don't wish that. I mean, I just hope that whoever watches it is not in that situation. Is just going there for entertainment, and they don't have to think of their lives and their life's decisions, because these are very sensitive things that we speak of in films.
చాలా మంది ఇదంతా భరిస్తూ ఉంటారు ఇన్ ద నేమ్ ఆఫ్ లవ్. ఇదంతా నా హస్బెండే కదా చేస్తున్నాడు, ఆయన కోపం వచ్చి ఇట్లా చేసాడేమో, ప్రేమ చూపిస్తున్నాడు కదా, ఈ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ కన్ఫ్యూజన్లో ఉంటుంది. మేబీ ఈ మూవీ చూసిన తర్వాత దే మైట్ అంటే వాళ్ళకి డిఫరెన్షియేట్ చేసుకునే.
Absolutely, and I hope that happens. If some people need that one movie to make them realize that they have to stop whatever is going on, so be it. I think I'll be very happy to see even one life being changed because of a film. I think as filmmakers or as somebody who works for films, I know that this is all business. This is not for, this is not social service at the end of the day, where we give out messages and ideas and influence people to do right or wrong. We are not nobody to do that. But with entertainment, if we are able to, then why not? At the end of the day, if there is some thought that we tell people to think of, and if it helps them, why not?
Exactly. అంటే ఇవన్నీ లెస్ వాయిస్డ్ అవుట్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ఇష్యూస్, బట్ ఎక్కువ పెయిన్ లోపలే దాచుకున్న లాంటి ఇష్యూస్, ఇలాంటి ఇష్యూస్ మీద మూవీస్ రావడం అనేది, అండ్ దాని పీపుల్ accepting the reality అనేది, that's a great thing. Okay, one final question, we'll end this interview. మీ వెడ్డింగ్ అనేది it happened in television. అది ఒకసారి చెప్పండి మన తెలుగు ఆడియన్స్ కి.
So it happened on the show that we did called Pati Patni aur Panga. And yeah, it was amazing. It was beautiful. I was so happy doing that for my audience, because all my audience who have loved me over the years, for over 20 years now, they have seen me on TV. They are those audiences who want Anandi to be their family member. Like, they've treated me like that. And this was my opportunity to see, at the end of the day, whoever gets married, especially in the day and age of social media, they get married, they click pictures, put it up on social media, and then it's all over the news. This is what usually people do. I could have also done the same, but most of my audience maybe do not have Instagram, maybe do not have like the news channel apps or anything. And what they have is television. What they have is that particular show that they see, and they remember Anandi. So for them, I wanted to do something where they feel like they are a part of my big day. And that happened. I mean, there were so many people who said that, we planned our weekend in a way that our families meet, we dressed up, we sat together, and we watched your wedding. And I was like, this is exactly what I wanted. So yeah, it was lovely.
Asla actually I thought kuda, everything started from television, and your big day also happened in television.
What a movie, right? Yeah.
అంటే కొంతమంది నమ్మడానికి కూడా, అంటే టెలివిజన్ అనగానే మేబీ ఇవాళ పెళ్ళి ఈ పక్క రోజు వచ్చి దట్ వాస్ ద షో అని అంటారేమో అనుకున్నారు కానీ, బట్ దిస్ యాక్చువల్లీ హ్యాపెండ్.
Even the Sangeet, the Haldi, Mehndi, everything happened. Like a proper wedding which was properly executed and planned by Jio Hotstar and Colors, and I'm so happy that it happened that way, because I'd see, if I would have done a destination wedding, it would have just been my close people, my friends, and that's about it. If it would be Hyderabad or Mumbai, then again the industry people, and that's about it. But what about people who have loved me for so many years? Like, what about that one family in Guntur who's watching me since childhood, and they have memories of sitting together with their grandparents and watching my show? What about them? So I wanted to do this, and whoever wants to watch it, whoever has missed it, you can watch it again anytime you want.
ఎస్ అవికా గోరు నిజమైన పెళ్ళండి, నిజంగానే పెళ్ళయింది. అది నార్త్ వాళ్ళు చాలా మంది చూసి, సౌత్లో కూడా చాలా మంది చూసారు. ఇంకెవరికైనా తెలియని వాళ్ళు ఉంటే ఇంకా టెలివిజన్లో షో ఉంది. ప్రాపర్ వెడ్డింగ్ సీడీ వేసుకున్నట్టుగా మనం చూడొచ్చు అనమాట. Thank you so much, and all the very best for your project.
Thank you so much.
And we would like to see more in Telugu films.
Thank you.
Thank you.